After the age of 60, many seniors begin to notice something troubling. Their legs feel weaker. Walking across the living room takes more effort than before. Climbing a flight of stairs feels like an uphill battle, and getting up from a chair, it's suddenly not as easy as it once was. Doctors often explain this away as just aging, or they may prescribe medications and encourage more exercise. But here's the truth they rarely talk about. There is one natural food that can give your muscles the minerals they're starving for. A food so rich in magnesium that it contains over 700 milligrams in just one serving. To put that in perspective, most seniors only get around 200 to 300 milligrams of magnesium in their daily diet, less than half of what the body truly needs. Magnesium is the spark plug for muscle strength, nerve signaling, and energy production. Without enough of it, your legs can cramp, your muscles weaken, and even your balance begins to falter. And the best part? This food isn't rare, expensive, or exotic. In fact, you may have walked past it in the grocery store without giving it a second thought. But once you start eating it daily, you'll notice a difference in how your body feels. More strength, better endurance, and fewer aches that slow you down. So, what is this food? It's not bananas. It's not spinach. It's not even almonds, though they're healthy too. Instead, it's something small, crunchy, and often dismissed as nothing more than a topping. But make no mistake, this little powerhouse has the potential to restore muscle vitality naturally. Stay with me, because in a moment I'll reveal exactly what it is, how to eat it safely, and why it might be the secret your doctor never mentioned. The hidden problem of muscle loss after 60. As the years go by, one of the most silent yet devastating changes in the body is the gradual loss of muscle. Scientists call it sarcopenia, and it begins as early as your 40s, but after age 60 it accelerates. Every decade you can lose up to 10% of your muscle mass if you aren't actively fighting it. That's why things you once did with ease, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, bending to pick something off the floor, start to feel heavier. And it's not just about strength. Sarcopenia leads to slower reflexes, weaker balance, and more dangerous falls. Falls are actually one of the leading causes of hospitalization in older adults. Now here's where magnesium comes in. Magnesium is an essential mineral that acts like the conductor of an orchestra inside your muscles. It regulates calcium and potassium, the two minerals responsible for muscle contraction and relaxation. Without magnesium, your muscles can't function properly. You might feel cramps, stiffness, or even shaky legs. Unfortunately, most seniors don't get enough magnesium. Why? Because modern diets are filled with processed foods that strip away this vital mineral. Add to that the fact that absorption decreases with age, and the medications many seniors take, like diuretics and heart drugs, can also flush magnesium out of the body. This creates the perfect storm: weaker muscles, more cramps, less energy, and a greater risk of losing independence. But here's the good news. A single serving of the food I'll reveal shortly contains more magnesium than most people get in 2 full days of eating. And unlike pills that may upset your stomach, this food is completely natural, safe, and delicious. In a moment, I'll explain why doctors don't talk about this food and why it remains one of the best-kept secrets for rebuilding leg strength after 60. Why doctors don't talk about it. Now you might be asking yourself, if magnesium is so essential, and if there's a food so rich in it, why doesn't my doctor mention it? Why isn't it part of the standard advice for seniors struggling with weak legs, cramps, and fatigue? The truth is simple. Doctors are trained primarily to diagnose and treat diseases with medications and procedures. Nutrition, while important, is often given very little attention in medical school. In fact, studies show most doctors receive fewer than 20 hours of nutrition education in their entire training. So when you come in with complaints of leg pain or weakness, they may think about circulation problems, arthritis, or prescribe a pill, but rarely do they stop to ask, are you getting enough magnesium in your diet? There's also the reality of modern healthcare systems. Appointments are short. Doctors are under pressure to see as many patients as possible. In those precious 10 to 15 minutes, they often focus on your prescriptions and lab work, not your diet. And here's another factor. Magnesium deficiency is called the invisible deficiency because it doesn't always show up clearly in blood tests. Your body stores most of its magnesium inside your bones and muscles, not in the bloodstream. So even if your test results look normal, your muscles could still be starving for this mineral. This is why so many seniors continue to feel weak, achy, or exhausted despite taking their medications. Doctors aren't deliberately hiding this from you. It's just that nutrition-based solutions don't get the spotlight. But that doesn't mean you should miss out on them. And that brings us to the food that has more magnesium than almost anything else you'll find at the grocery store. A food so small you could fit hundreds in your hand, yet so powerful it can change the way your body feels. Let's finally reveal the secret. The big reveal. Pumpkin seeds. The food we've been talking about is none other than the humble pumpkin seed. Small, green, and crunchy pumpkin seeds are one of the most magnesium-rich foods on the planet. Just 1 cup of pumpkin seeds contains over 700 milligrams of magnesium, more than double what most seniors eat in an entire day. This means that with just a single handful of these tiny seeds, you can fuel your muscles with the mineral they desperately need. Think of magnesium as the spark that powers every contraction and relaxation of your muscles. Without it, your legs feel heavy, shaky, or crampy. With it, you get smoother movement, stronger steps, and better endurance. But pumpkin seeds don't just stop at magnesium. They're also loaded with protein, healthy fats, zinc, and antioxidants, all of which support aging muscles, bones, and the immune system. This makes them a true superfood for seniors. Imagine adding pumpkin seeds to your daily routine. Within weeks, you may notice fewer nighttime leg cramps. You might find it easier to get up from a chair. Your steps feel lighter, steadier, and stronger. And because magnesium also supports energy production inside your cells, you may find yourself feeling less fatigued during the day. Another hidden benefit: magnesium calms the nervous system. Seniors who add pumpkin seeds to their diet often report sleeping more deeply at night. Better rest leads to better healing, more energy, and a stronger body overall. It's almost unbelievable that something so small could be so powerful. But that's the beauty of pumpkin seeds. They've been used for centuries in traditional medicine, and modern research continues to confirm what our ancestors already knew. These seeds are nature's way of keeping the body strong, balanced, and energized. So now that you know the secret, the next step is learning how to eat them the right way, in the right amounts, and without the side effects that can come from overdoing it. Let's go there next. How to eat pumpkin seeds safely. Now that you know pumpkin seeds are the #1 food for magnesium and muscle strength, let's talk about how to add them to your daily life safely and effectively. First, let's clear something up. More is not always better. While pumpkin seeds are incredibly healthy, eating too many at once can upset your stomach. Magnesium has a natural laxative effect, so if you eat an entire cup in one sitting, you may find yourself rushing to the bathroom. For most seniors, the sweet spot is around 1/4 to 1/2 cup per day. That's about a small handful. This amount gives you a powerful magnesium boost without overwhelming your digestion. Now, how should you eat them? You have options. Raw pumpkin seeds are the healthiest, since they retain all their natural nutrients. They're chewy, nutty, and easy to snack on. Lightly roasted pumpkin seeds can be tastier, but roasting at high temperatures for too long can destroy some nutrients. If you roast them at home, keep the oven low and short. You can sprinkle pumpkin seeds on salads, yogurt, or oatmeal to add crunch and nutrition. Blend them into smoothies for a creamy, nutty flavor. Or, if you prefer something savory, mix them into soups or stir-fries as a garnish. Another tip: store your pumpkin seeds properly. Because they're high in healthy oils, they can go rancid if left out too long. Keep them in an airtight container, preferably in the refrigerator. For longer storage, freeze them. They'll stay fresh for months. One more important point: choose unsalted pumpkin seeds when possible. Many packaged seeds are heavily salted, and excess sodium is not ideal for blood pressure, especially for seniors. If you enjoy a little flavor, you can add your own light seasoning at home.
Pumpkin seeds are versatile, delicious, and simple to add to your meals. But beyond the magnesium and muscle strength, They actually deliver a wide range of surprising health benefits that go far beyond your legs. Let's explore those next.
More benefits beyond muscles. Pumpkin seeds may be famous for their magnesium, but their health benefits extend well beyond stronger muscles and legs. In fact, they support your entire body in ways you may not realize. Better sleep. Magnesium has a calming effect on the nervous system. Seniors who eat pumpkin seeds regularly often report falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer. Restful sleep means better healing and improved energy during the day. Heart health. Magnesium helps regulate blood pressure, keeps the heartbeat steady, and prevents dangerous irregular rhythms. Pumpkin seeds also contain heart-healthy fats that lower bad cholesterol and support healthy circulation. For seniors concerned about heart disease, this makes them a smart snack. Stress and anxiety relief. Many seniors face higher stress levels, whether from health concerns or life changes. Magnesium supports the production of GABA, a calming brain chemical. This helps quiet racing thoughts, reduce anxiety, and promote relaxation. Bone strength. Seniors are often told to take calcium for bone health, but without magnesium, calcium can't be absorbed properly. Pumpkin seeds deliver both magnesium and phosphorus, two minerals critical for keeping bones strong and preventing fractures. Immune support. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, which strengthens your immune system and helps wounds heal faster. This is especially important for older adults, who may be more vulnerable to infections. Prostate and bladder health. For men, pumpkin seeds have long been valued for supporting prostate health and reducing urinary problems. For both men and women, the seeds can also help with overactive bladder symptoms, which are common after 60. When you look at the full picture, pumpkin seeds are more than just a snack. They are a complete package, supporting your muscles, your heart, your bones, your mind, and even your sleep. This is why adding a small handful daily can feel like unlocking a natural, gentle medicine cabinet provided by nature itself. But the most important benefit for seniors is independence. Stronger muscles mean fewer falls, more energy, and the ability to keep doing the things you love. And it all starts with the simple choice to add these tiny seeds to your diet.
So here's the truth. Weak legs, shaky balance, constant fatigue. These are not just signs of getting old. More often than not, they're signals from your body, crying out for the minerals it desperately needs. And pumpkin seeds may just be the missing piece. They're tiny, affordable, and easy to find. Yet inside each little seed lies over 700 milligrams of magnesium, a mineral that powers every step you take, every muscle contraction, every beat of your heart. Think about it. Instead of relying only on prescriptions, instead of worrying about another fall, you could start rebuilding your body with something as simple as a small handful of pumpkin seeds each day. This isn't about a fad, a trend, or an expensive supplement. It's about going back to the wisdom of nature, where the solutions are simple, powerful, and often overlooked. Picture yourself weeks from now. You're walking across the room with more confidence. You're climbing stairs without as much strain. You're sleeping more peacefully, waking up with better energy, and feeling more like yourself again. That's the gift of magnesium, and pumpkin seeds deliver it in abundance. And here's the best part. You're not powerless. You don't have to wait for your doctor to mention it. You don't need a prescription or a complicated plan. All you need is the willingness to take one small daily step toward your health. So I challenge you. Try adding pumpkin seeds into your routine. See how your body responds. Notice the changes in your legs, your energy, and your overall well-being. And if this video has opened your eyes to a natural secret that could help you or someone you love, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend, a spouse, or a neighbor. They deserve to know too. Before you go, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other powerful health tips designed especially for seniors. Click the notification bell so you'll always know when a new video goes live. And in the comments below, let me know. Have you tried pumpkin seeds before? What changes have you noticed in your strength, sleep, or energy. Your story could inspire someone else. Remember, staying strong after 60 isn't about luck. It's about knowledge, choices, and taking action. And sometimes the biggest changes come from the smallest things, like a seed.